Hey everyone, Tom from Gemma's Lawn Care. Just wanted to talk about our core values today. And the thing that you'll notice, I hope, is that our core values is the same values as being a good person or a good company. And we have an acronym for this, it's called HIPPER. So the first letter is honesty, H in the HIPPER. And that means in the dictionary, free of deceit and untruthfulness and to be sincere. And the way we have written it in our core values is that everyone is to be honest and fair to ourselves, our team members, and our customers. And a side story for this is that I think it was about 2 years ago, we had a team member weed whacking a patio to get the weeds out, which was a terrible idea at that point. But he kicked up a stone with the trimmer head and the string, and it kicked it right into a sliding glass door and completely shattered it. So, following our core values of being honest, we had to call the customer and say, hey, we broke your glass window, but don't worry, our insurance is going to cover it. You're going to get a brand new glass sliding door. And he said, okay, that's fine. And so we called up insurance, and he got a free brand new sliding glass door. And that's our story of following one of our core values of being honest. Our second core value is having integrity, which means the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. And in our manual, we state to have integrity in all aspects of our lives and service to our customers, strong moral principles. And my story for this is that many of these landscaping companies are all cash businesses. And so they take cash in, they pay their employees cash, and they pocket the rest. And now, not to get too deep into this, because I'm going to make a whole nother video about this. How is it moral to cheat the entire system, not pay your taxes, not pay your workers' comp, not have any insurance, so you're screwing over all the people in the country, all the people in the county, all the people in the state, all the people locally. You're screwing over your employees because they have no benefits in case they get hurt or fired or separated because of loss of work in the winter. And you're screwing over your customers because they're not protected in case anything happens on the job site. And that's number two. Number three is professionalism, the P in the HIPPER. And the dictionary is the competence or skill expected of a professional. And in our manual to show professionalism in our work, we do not take shortcuts and we shall present ourselves in the utmost manner. And that means wearing uniforms every time we're on the job site. It means not taking shortcuts, even if it takes more time and you got to use more energy to do it right. And it means not trashing the customer's property. It means looking presentable while you're on the customer's property. Can you imagine? I see this all the time. Guys, on hot days especially, take their shirts off and mow your yard. Can you imagine what your neighbors think when they see a shirtless guy in your yard? What do they think of you? And yeah, wearing a shirt all the time is sweaty, and it's hot, and you smell. But it's a standard that companies have to have. Do you ever go to a big company, say Target, Walmart, Starbucks, and are they ever out of uniform? No. So why is it okay for these other landscaping companies to show disrespect to you and not wear even a shirt on your property? I don't want to rant on it, but that's how I feel about that. My guys are expected to be professional at all times and to present you as our customer in the highest respect to your neighbors or anyone driving by. And our last acronym here, last letter of the acronym is R for responsibility. The definition is the state or fact of being accountable or to blame for something, and a moral obligation to behave correctly toward or in respect of. Emmanuel states, we will admire responsibility in ourselves and our teammates. We will hold ourselves accountable for our actions in adhering to the high standards that we set. And this is a big thing, responsibility. This is probably my highest thing. As a person and as a business, anywhere in life, it's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. But you got to take responsibility for those mistakes, and you got to make it right. For example, Amazon. If they misdeliver your package, say, to a different street with the same number, when you message them on Amazon, do they just say, oh, sorry, there's nothing we can do? No. They refund you your money. They send a new one out, and you get the package hopefully delivered correctly the first time. And so that's a huge thing. Amazon takes responsibility for their mistakes, and in doing so, they can take action to make your experience a whole lot better. Some stories from us: responsibility, holding ourselves accountable. I push this into the minds of our guys all the time. There's a lot of times where they just simply forget a tool, or say they forget grass seed. And instead of them blaming each other, all you got to do is say, I'm sorry, I forgot it. I'm going to do better next time. And now it's partly our fault too. I have to take responsibility for that as a business owner, because I don't have, say, a checklist of supplies that they need to bring every day. So responsibility goes both ways. You can't take shortcuts. People are paying for what you quoted. So that's a big thing. You got to take responsibility for your mistakes. You got to make it right. Because if you don't take responsibility for your mistakes, how are you ever going to learn? And that's a big thing. So I hope that you can relate to this. This acronym is not just for our company, it's for us as people. And I hope you recognize that. This is what makes it's so simple to have core values in your company. You just have to be good people. And we won't hire any bad people. You have to be a good person to create a good company. And I'm not bragging on myself. This is just my extension of my core values personally into this company that we've created. So I hope you enjoyed the video about learning a little bit about us. And tune in more, because we're going to be creating a lot more content this year on YouTube and video-wise. I'm just starting out brand new with this, so I'm learning as I go. But I want you guys to learn, guys and gals, to learn exactly how we operate and to learn more about us a little bit. And so I hope you have a great night. I'll catch you next time.